All right, so this is going to be a market update for February 25th, 2020. Let's go ahead and get into it. I had this S&P 500 monthly chart up, and I'll go ahead and zoom in and let you take a look. Basically, all year long, we've had, this move up, right? Choppy action. We get up to January, and we get this little semi-gravestone doji that's like trying to point us down. Price was way outside the Bollinger Bands. And then this month, price got even higher outside the Bollinger Bands, but then pulled right back in. So that is a nasty reversal pattern if it closes that way. We're getting a little bit extended on the histogram here. Slow stochastics are toppy. So it's looking not real good. At least, I would say probably longer term. Not only that, but we're going into an election year, so that's going to have a lot to do with everything. Let's go look at the daily chart just real quick. And let's zoom in, take a look at this. We got the big breakaway gap right here where it blew past the 38.2 retracement, 50% retracement, and even blew right past the 50-day retrace or 50-day moving average. Just today it broke the 100-day moving average, coming down testing the 161.8. Next area, if this breaks, is going to be your 200-day moving average right around 30.46, as I pointed out last night. And testing this old area right over here of resistance, we'll see if that becomes support, okay? Stochastics are, wow. I mean, they could still drive this thing a lot lower than what anybody's thinking. So I'm not saying it's panic time, but then again, I'm not saying it's buying time either. VIX didn't even make it over 35 today. That's the volatility index. If that thing was to get above 40, then I would seriously think about maybe entering the market. But right now, we got to be patient, see what's going on with this coronavirus, because there's still a lot of unknowns about it. CDC gave a warning today that it's not a matter of if, but when it gets to the United States. So a lot of variables to be with the market and everything. So that's what I've got on the S&P 500. Let's go over here and let's go back into, let's go look at Bitcoin. And so I'm going to change my pointer focus real quick, get the correct color on here so you can see what I'm pointing at. And so basically today what we've seen is a failure, to hold key support. And what I've got here, breaking past the 50-day moving average, and to me that was a key driver for me right there. We're getting back and we're testing the 200 and the 233, but I really, really wanted to see that this, and it's still early. This candle's not closed, but I would like to see this close back above the 50-day moving average. The 10 and the 20 are now crossing each other. So on any kind of retracement back up, this is going to be resistance. So 9,600 area, and that number will keep dropping day by day, but that's going to be the major area to get above. Not only that, but I would just say this big red stick right here, that's going to be the key. We're going to be watching for reversal patterns and divergences. I'm not seeing anything like that right now. Stochastic RSI, we've talked about this before. It can stay oversold for periods of time. Doesn't mean that it has to bounce. You can watch it and see if it tries, but it has to break key areas of resistance to get anything going. But right now we're staying oversold. And, again, this is all due to, I think, the coronavirus scare. It doesn't affect just the regular markets. I think it affects Bitcoin and everything else. Everybody wants to spend their money on trying to survive and be prepared, because if you have to, if it gets really bad over here, then businesses shut down for a week or two, or if not more. And, people are going to start looking at, not just buying Bitcoin. They're going to look at buying supplies and saving up for bills if they need to. So totally understandable. We'll see what happens in the next few days. Let's just look at a couple other ones. I'm not going to go into a bunch because the damage has already been done on a lot of these. Litecoin coming back, and it's testing that old support area. If that fails, you're coming down, you're testing 59.52. Might hopefully get some support in here at the 233. Both of these are slanting down. I would really like to see these start to curl up, but price action takes that. It's not doing it right now. Let's go to Ethereum. This one here I pointed out last night looked like a bullish pennant, broke the other way. Not a good sign for bulls. This one's coming down, and it's more than likely going to test the 250. What is that? 225 area. So that's what I'm looking at there. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Let me do XRP real quick. This one here just looks ugly as all get out. Peaked right up here. More than likely coming down and testing. It's testing this 23 area. Next area is going to be at 21 cents. So stay safe out there. Don't let anything. Don't panic. Our call on DGB is still working. Nobody's been stopped out yet. Still looking for, possibly getting off this level and coming up here and maybe, testing some retracements. But we'll see what happens. Stay alive out there, guys. Don't panic. It'll all work out. Stay safe. Bye.